Ever felt like life just keeps throwing hurdles your way? Like, no matter how hard you try, there's always one more obstacle in the way. Well, today's story is about a man who faced the ultimate setback, and decided to turn it into the comeback of a lifetime. This isn't just about running. It's about resilience, grit, and proving to yourself that you can get back up, no matter what. Meet Mike. He was an ordinary guy, loved weekend marathons, friendly competitions, that feeling of crossing the finish line. But then, one winter, everything changed. A severe infection spiraled out of control, leaving him in the hospital for months. Multiple surgeries. His doctors told him he might never walk properly again. Imagine hearing that, when running was your life. Before that illness, Mike's life was full of movement. 5 kilometer, 10 kilometer, the occasional full marathon. He wasn't an elite athlete, but he loved the challenge. Then came the infection, something that started small, but snowballed. Bedridden for weeks, muscles wasting away. When he was finally discharged, he couldn't even stand for more than a minute without support. For someone who used to run miles at a time, this was crushing. One morning, Mike sat by the window, watching runners pass by outside. And something clicked. He thought, I may have lost my strength, but I haven't lost my will. That day, he made a decision. He wasn't going to let his illness define him. He set a goal, to run again. Not just for himself, but to prove to the world, and maybe more importantly, to himself, that he could reclaim his life. But the road back wasn't smooth. At first, he couldn't jog for even 10 seconds without collapsing. His muscles were weak, his lungs struggled to keep up. There were setbacks, days when it felt impossible. But every day, he showed up. Studies show that even small, consistent efforts can trigger neuroplasticity, our brain's ability to rewire itself and adapt. Mike wasn't just rebuilding his body, he was training his mind to push past limits. Step by step, he made progress. And then, one day, it happened. After months of training, Mike ran a full mile. It wasn't fast, it wasn't smooth, but it was his. That 1 mile represented every ounce of pain, every drop of sweat, every moment of doubt he had overcome. It wasn't just a run, it was a victory lap for resilience. Race day. The energy, the nerves, it was electric. The marathon wasn't just about finishing 26.2 miles. It was about proving to himself that he could do what others said was impossible. As he crossed the finish line, exhausted but triumphant, it wasn't just about the distance, it was about everything he overcame to get there. Science tells us that endurance isn't just physical, it's mental. And Mike's story is proof that the human spirit can endure more than we ever imagined. Mike's story isn't just about running. It's about showing up, every day, even when progress feels invisible. It's about refusing to let setbacks define you. So, let me ask you, what's your marathon? Is there something you've put off because it feels too big, too hard, too far away? What's one small step you can take today that your future self will thank you for? If this story inspired you even a little, drop a comment below and tell me your story. I'd love to hear what you're working on, what your marathon looks like. And hey, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell, because we've got more real-life inspiration coming your way. Until next time, keep running your race.